I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want.
Alright, so I just finalized the budget for May, completed our bill log for the month. Now, if you are new here, I'll link a video above for you that just kind of walks through how I utilize this bill log. It's something that I created a couple years ago, and I learned this technique from a financial class I took at a church, and it's something I've been using for years. So I'll link a video above that kind of walks through it all in case you're interested, etc. So anyways, just completed the budget for May, finalizing some numbers. Let me tell you guys, the month of May is definitely quite a busy month for us, but definitely an expensive month at that. Now, order of events, we have my birthday, which is this Sunday, May 5th. Next Sunday is Mother's Day, the 10th. Wait, is that right? Jalen, is your prom on a Sunday?
No.
What day is your prom?
Friday.
It's May 10th?
Yes.
That's a Friday, so Mother's Day is the 12th. That's how y'all, this is how I live my life and how I know what day of the week it is. Not by looking at the calendar, by what is actually scheduled for that day. That's how I remember things. So I know that the son's prom is on the 10th, and I know that it was Mother's Day weekend. So it's the Friday before Mother's Day. Anyways, I feel some kind of way about that because it's like, why? I want to celebrate Mother's Day the entire weekend. Why do I have to throw in his prom as well? Anyways, moving on. Okay, so we have prom, then Mother's Day, the 12th, that following Sunday. And then Mason's birthday is on the 26th, which is also Memorial Day, which our family is responsible for hosting Memorial Day. And then from there, we have Jalen's actual graduation, which is the day that he actually walks across the stage, and that's the 31st of May. So yes, we have all the things going on in the month of May, all the expenses to go along with that. Yeah, so anyways, before we get into the numbers, let me just say this for anyone that may be new here. Hi and welcome. We are a family of 6, 7 when you include Lola fur baby, myself, my hubby, 4 kiddos. Jalen's 18. He'll be graduating this month. Jada's 14. Madison's 12. Mason will be making 8 this month, and he has been letting everyone know since the top of April that he's about to be 8 years old. Like anything magical is going to change, I don't know. Maybe brother's going to get a job or something, start a business and earn his mama some money. I don't know, but he's letting everybody know he's going to be 8. So anyways, we have a lot going on this month. We are currently living off of one W-2 income, which is my husband's income. I am licensed for childcare in the state of Texas. I own and operate my own daycare outside of my home. Inside of my home, it's in the garage. Anyways, but I'm currently not taking in I don't have any clients except 2 families that I care for, and it's more so on a part-time basis. I do also run a bookkeeping company where I do small books for small business owners, some being daycare owners. I have, anyways, I'm getting off topic. So I do other side hustles, YouTube being one of those as well. All right, so moving on, we are consumer debt free. I'm trying to stay focused while my son is in the kitchen making all the noise, making noodles. Hey, while you're in there, can you fix your mother some ice water in a glass cup? That would be awesome. Thank you. Anyways, y'all know how I roll. This is hashtag mom life, real life. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, then you know that it's about to be summertime, and these little people are going to be home with me all day. So y'all are going to see a lot of them. and have a lot of sporadic videos where I am trying to have a conversation with y'all, but it gets thrown off because somebody is like interrupting me. Hashtag mom life. I don't have a studio. I have a dining room table. Moving on. Getting into the numbers. This month for our bills, we're looking at $2,172. That is all of our living expenses, the mortgage, gas, water bill, lights. Also include our luxury expenses, which are like Netflix, gym membership, pest control, I guess is a luxury, things like that. So $2,172 is our monthly bills. Cash envelopes this month, meaning cash that we're going to pull out of the bank to stuff into envelopes, and or cash that we're just going to leave in the bank to swipe our debit card to cover a purchase. It's going to be $3,930. Now, basically what cash envelopes are for us, or cash funding for us, is that we're not putting anything on credit. There's no credit cards. There's no taking out a loan or anything like that. Everything is going to be cash flowed. Either we have the money already saved in a savings account because we sync fund that particular category, or we budget it out from that particular paycheck to cover that expense. I hope that makes sense. So cash flow this month, $3,930. Like all the monies. I don't even know where this money is coming from. No, I lie. I know. And we do have some of it already pretty much allocated and saved. So let me go over the numbers with you. Groceries this month is $500. That's for our entire family of 7. With the fur baby, we do not give her dog food. I make all of her homemade food. So I buy a lot of meat. So $500 usually covers all of that for us. I do coupon, and I do use rebate apps, and I do stockpile, and I definitely shop at stores like the 99-cent store, Aldi, hitting up Kroger's when they have their mega sales, the Dollar Tree and things like that, just to keep those snack and pantry items stocked. So $500 will definitely be enough for us there. And then also a meal plan to help stretch out that $500 as much as possible. Gas this month, auto gas will be $300. Hair and nails has gone up by $230. So typically I would budget out $240 every month to cover my nails, the girls' nails, and the girls in my hair, getting it washed by the at the salon, and then also the guys' haircut. So the guys switch the barber that they were going to. It's a little bit more expensive now, not $230 more expensive, but it is a little bit more expensive. But being that we're getting ready to go into the summer months, hair care is a little bit more expensive for us. I have like all the hair. My girls have a lot of hair as well. I do not wash my own hair. I do not wash my girls' hair unless I absolutely have to. But it is one of those luxuries that I pay for faithfully to go and get my hair done, because I cannot be about that life of having to do it myself. I know not everyone think that that is a necessary expense, and it's not necessary. By all means, it's not. But all the other things I do with couponing, with budgeting, with meal planning, with hustling my butt off where I can, allows me to spend freely on getting my hair washed by somebody else. So anyway, moving on. $470 there. Plus, I am thinking that I am going to be getting braids sometime this month. I'm not quite sure. I haven't 100% decided on that, but I'm 100% sure I will. I'm very indecisive, by the way. Madison just got braids this past weekend. So that was $165 for her. Mine would probably be about $185, $195, just because my length is a little bit longer and they charge by length. So anyways, $470 for hair and nails. Lola is going to be $60 for the month. That's all for her grooming. Being that we're getting into the warmer months, I like to get her groomed every single month and get her shaved down as low as possible. Typically, I would not groom her, would not take her in to get groomed, but maybe once every 2 months. So coming to summertime when it's warmer, we do every single month for her. Kids commission is $100. We pay our kids commission allowance for chores that they complete around the house. Now, I budget out $100. I don't always take out $100 for the month, being that sometimes the kids don't get their chores signed. If they don't get them signed, then they don't get paid. So therefore, there's weeks where I don't need to take out anything to cover the kids' commission. Then we have personal money, which will be the husband's pocket money. That's going to be $100 for him this month. My birthday money is going to be $200, and the Mother's Day money is going to be $200. So for me, I'm getting $400 for my personal expense this month. The hubby only getting $100. Let me break that down. So $400, taking that out from my quote unquote personal expense, that will cover dinner out for my birthday. We'll either do dinner out or lunch out after church, not sure which. It honestly depends on how many Long Island iced teas I may have or may not have consumed that Saturday night. Anyways, so that'll cover birthday eating out. It's going to cover Mother's Day eating out. It's going to cover me getting a gift card for my mom and my husband's stepmom. We're not celebrating Mother's Day with them. Typically, I would do a gift basket of some sort for my couponing stockpile. But since we're not going to be celebrating with them, I'm just going to mail them out a gift card for Mother's Day. And then also I plan on getting myself a few pieces of clothing, so that $400 will cover all of those expenses there. All right, so the most expensive thing is all these celebrations: Mace's birthday, Memorial Day, and of course Jalen's graduation. I have exactly $2,000 set to the side for all of that. I'm really hoping to squeeze out as much as I can within that $2,000 budget, but also not spending all of the $2,000. Now, mind you, this is going to cover Jalen's cap and gown. He's getting some apparel pieces. I think he ordered a sweater and jacket or a shirt or something also with all the graduation stuff on it. It's going to cover his graduation pictures. And then the party itself, you know, we gotta, you know, you throw a party to entertain people, you gotta pay for food, decorations, all that stuff. Mind you, I did pick up most of his decorations from the 99-cent store in Dollar Tree already. I got a few little things I may pick up additional from them stores, so that's not gonna cost an arm and a leg, but everything else pretty much will. So again, $2,000 will cover Mason, Jalen's graduation, and then a Memorial Day celebration, which will all be wrapped into one. Now, we are planning to do a intimate dinner after the actual ceremony, after he walks. That night, we're planning to do an intimate dinner where it's going to be our family, my mom, my husband's dad, and stepmom. Hopefully my son's stepmom will be able to come, and his godparents, and then our neighbors across the street, which is like his other parents. So we're going to do a very intimate dinner out the night after he actually walks across the stage. And at this point, my thought is that we're going to actually cover the bill for that. Not sure yet. The jury's still out. 9 times out of 10, we're going to attempt to cover the bill, and the people that are going to be with us will not allow us to do so. I already know my family and I know my friends. So, but my goal is to cover that dinner for us. And if I'm covering it, y'all ain't lying, we're going to a buffet. I don't know. Look, don't quote me. But we're going to a buffet. If I'm gonna cover it, we'll see. I don't know. So I'm thinking that I would like to cover it. Is what it is. I would like to cover that expense. I would like to. Let me say that. And I'm not gonna take people to a buffet. Then again, I might. I don't know. It depends who all show up. Let me say, because if my sister show up with her kids, we going to McDonald's. It's moving on. I'm a hot mess all day. Okay, so. Anyways, cash expenses this month is $3,930. Our bills is $2,172 for a total of $6,102. That's not even including just random miscellaneous that may pop up. We all know that life happens. And it doesn't include the 10% that we will be giving towards tithes. So we need to make at least $7,000 this month. I don't know where from. I don't know how, but somehow, some way, $7,000 needs to be squeezed out to cover this month's expenses. But not really. I would say, because again, that $2,000 for Jalen's graduation stuff, I already have that saved. I did tax work throughout tax season and still got a few things, a few returns I'm still working on for clients. So all that money I have been putting back for Jalen's graduation, and along with a few other dollars that I've been getting. So the $2,000 I honestly already have sync fund and saved, but I just included it into the numbers for the fact that we are going to be spending that amount overall this month. So that is the plan for May's budget. Again, I'm hoping not to have to spend the entire. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to spend the entire $2,000 on. I don't know. it just depends. Right now, we haven't even figured out what we're doing for his photos. So that's a whole nother situation. And then getting him an outfit for that. And right now, I need to get through prom. That's the next weekend. Get through prom. And then graduation. Jada just walked in and laid down all the stuff that she got going on for track and whatever else, dance. And it looks like I seen a couple zeros on her little paper. So my budget may have to be readjusted at this point. So anyway, with that being said, this is where we stand as of now for May's budget. I will definitely come back and do a recap for April. I did do a monthly budget for April and share that with you guys. I think I may have did the cash envelopes maybe once or twice and share with you guys for April, but I did not do any other updates. There has been so much going on. We have a huge change in income for April, so I definitely need to come back and just update you guys and share it with you guys as well. As I always say, you know, personal finance is that just personal. However, as personal as it is, as it relates to my finances, all about my business, we all can help each other and learn from each other as we go. Things that I did not know, you know, years ago, I had to learn at some point, whether through trial and error or learning from someone else who has walked walked in those shoes before me, whatever the case might be. So we're all here to share in order to learn and grow ourselves. I hope that makes sense. I'm rambling now. So with that being said, definitely comment down below. Let me know how your April budget went. How did everything pan out for you for the month of April? And then also share whether or not you have finished your budget for May and how that is shaping up as well. As always, thanks so very much for watching. And until next time, guys, bye.